here and you are watching TitoFit. In this channel, we talk about health, fitness, wellness, and living your best life as a tito or a tita. In this video today, we are going to talk about something very relevant to our landscape today, especially the fitness landscape. And we're gonna talk about workout masks. 1 year into the pandemic, we have now adapted to the fact that we do have to live our lives for the time being wearing masks. Even at the gym, especially if your gym uses air conditioning, such as commercial gyms like Anytime Fitness, like that, it's very, very important to wear a mask inside. Now, if you are at an open air gym such as this and there's no one else, okay, maybe you can get away with not wearing one. But if there are other people, of course, you want to be respectful to everyone and wear a mask to stop the spread of the virus. Alright, so today we're going to talk about workout masks and we're going to compare them in price and how effective they are. Should you buy it? Should you not? Things like that. So my name is Jeridan Conde and I am a 16-year veteran of the fitness industry. I have coached in 3 different countries and currently I am doing most of my coaching online. And in this channel, I do like sharing some of my tips, some of my experiences to help make fitness a little simpler for you guys. So if you like that kind of thing, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and give this video a like, as it will help out our channel tremendously since this is a very small channel. Now currently, as we're shooting this video, we are at about 4,550 subscribers. And we would really appreciate it, guys, if you could help us out reach 5,000. Okay, so reach 5,000 hopefully within this month or the next perhaps. So within March or April, hopefully, whichever. If you do get the 5,000 subscribers by April, sometime in April, guess what? We're gonna give away one of these masks. To be exact, the Under Armour mask. Now we're giving this mask away, why? Because it's expensive. And we just like to roll like that. We just like to give you guys the a good experience to work out. This might help some of you, those of you who are working out at the gym or even like going out to public places to jog at the park, things like that, this thing will come in handy. So we're giving it away. Definitely we're not giving out the one we test, so you don't have to worry about that. We are giving you a new one. You must be in the Philippines to participate, and we'll give away the mask. Once we reach 5,000 subscribers, we'll give away the mechanics, and we may even throw in this one. Okay, the P29 Mask. So I'm gonna start this video by according to price. So first, the P29 Mask. You have seen me using this mask. If you have been watching this channel for a long time and you've been watching our videos, I do like wearing this mask a lot. So the P29 is a mask that's made in Korea. So it's a Korean brand, P29. It's a washable mask. It's reusable. What I love about it is that if you see in the videos, when I turn sideways, it kind of has like this space. There's space between your mouth and your nose and the surface of the mask. And that makes it somewhat easier for you to breathe as compared to like if it was pressed up against your face. For those of you who have tried working out with either surgical masks or just a normal mask like the ones that you can buy, there's nothing worse than drenching your face in sweat and then having a mushy feeling mask. I'm pretty sure that they lose their effectivity if you do such a thing. So try to avoid working out with a surgical mask, especially if your face sweats a lot. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys are using masks when you work out. What kind of mask do you use? What's your experience using a mask? Have you had any bad experiences? So back to the P29 copper mask. So apparently, copper does have some antimicrobial properties, so antibacterial properties, and that copper coating helps to give it a decent odor so it doesn't stink. Unlike that other copper mask that you see a lot of people wearing, this one does not have a hole under. So it's pretty secure. It will cover your face, your nose, and your mouth, unless of course you put it down, but it does cover everything. There's no hole here, there's no valve, and it's actually mostly a foam mask. Now the only thing that I don't like about this is once you wash it, I have noticed that the attachment in the ear, I think it gets a little bit looser, so it's not as snug as it was when you just bought it straight out of the package and you wear it for a few times. So once you wash it, that part is gonna get a little bit more loose, and of course, that's not a good thing. Now, it does come in one size only. It is a free size, so you may want to take that into consideration. I bought this mask from Toby's Sports in BGC. There's actually a price still. It's 495 pesos, roughly about $10 if you're watching this from the US. Okay, so it's very affordable if you ask me. Reusable, you can use it a couple of times. I have gone through a couple of these now. I've actually worn maybe 4 or 5 of these now. So next, this is a mask by Zamst. So I am going to try this in a bit. I am going to work out in a bit. And it's made in China, but it is a Japanese brand. Zamst is a Japanese brand that makes a lot of compression wear. Now, here's some of the things I like about it. So, as you can see, you have some branding by the near the ear attachment. So it's double layered. You can see straight through it, double layer. So the first one is a little bit of finer mesh material, while the front part is a little bit more breathable than the first layer. So I think you can definitely breathe through this mask. I'll let you know after, once I test it. Testing it today. So you can get this mask at Metcon Group PH. So we will have the link in the description below. It's 1,350 pesos for 2. You get 2. It does come in 2 sizes, one for women and one for men. Now, unless you have a very small face and you're a man, of course, or a very, very big face and you're a woman, so you can probably interchange those. So just get in touch with Metcon Group if you'd like to purchase this mask. And I think it looks very promising to me. And last, Under Armour mask. Now, between all these 3 masks, this is the most expensive one. So we will see if price does equate with quality. We'll see, we'll find out. This mask is 1,399 pesos at Under Armour stores. Or I think they also sell it at Zalora. You can't fit a mask, obviously, but they do they have like a mask there just for fitting purposes. You can wear it over your mask. Now this is a S&M, so it's gonna fit. S&M didn't sound right. Okay, it's gonna fit small or medium, small or medium face. Now, in the grand scheme of things, I believe I have a very small face. Now let's see what 1,399 gets you. Out of the pack, well, it's reusable. What do you know? It comes with a freaking pouch for your keys. I guess you can put this mask in your gym bag and put it inside the pouch to prevent it from getting dirty. Obviously, I guess that's what it's for. And then you have the mask itself. Now, the mask itself looks pretty premium. The ear attachments are very similar to the Zamst ones, so they're stretchy. Now, this does have 3 layers. It's a 3-layer mask, okay? So I saw this from the Under Armour marketing materials for the mask. Layer 1 is what they call a spacer fabric. So apparently that's what gives it some space. Like I mentioned with the P29 earlier, it spaces the mask away from your nose and mouth so you can breathe a little bit easier. Layer number 2 is called the open cell foam. Now that makes it easier for you to breathe without letting sweat and moisture pass. So I guess that's the second layer that traps stuff out. And finally, the third layer is called UA ISO Chill. Apparently, it cools your face. It doesn't let moisture, like the extra moisture that was able to pass through the second layer, it traps that. And then finally, it has what's called a cooling effect and antimicrobial treatment. Now, here's the thing. All of these masks, all of these workout masks, they do have some warnings in their packaging that say they are not for use like at a hospital or whatever. So if you are planning to go to a hospital, I think it's best to just use a surgical mask because that's probably what's going to protect you from whatever viruses are floating around there. So basically, these are more to help you work out with a little bit, some degree of comfort, some breathability. Now, there is a warning in all of these masks that if you actually have a hard time breathing, that you should take it off. If you should experiment with how you feel with light workouts first. Don't go too hard on the workouts, because in case you do feel, in case you do go a little too hard and feel the need to take off your mask, of course that's not going to be too good for the people around you, and you may end up putting people in danger or yourself in danger if you do that. Now, with that being said, I will give you some feedback later. Alright guys, so I just tried the masks on. Today was my first time trying the Zamst mask and the Under Armour mask, and here's my feedback for you guys. So, more expensive does not necessarily mean better. Here's the thing, if you were to ask me among these three masks, the most breathable for me was the Zamst mask. It's definitely the most breathable. It actually gave me like this weird, I felt this like cool sensation only in the covered part. That's why I knew, like, it's really hot here right now in Manila. It's about 33 degrees Celsius, and as you can see, kind of shiny because I worked up a little bit of a sweat, and with that warm up, and yeah, it was really hard for me to compare all three of them. Now, if you were to ask me, the most breathable is the Zamst, followed by the P29. And then finally, the last one in that would be the Under Armour mask. The Under Armour mask feels very, feels heavy if you ask me, because there is that wire here by the nose, by the bridge of the nose. It's a hard wire, just like you would find in some of the more premium masks that you can wear outside, like those Zoom-Lap or those Air Queen masks, where they do have an adjustable wire here to really secure the fit. So the Under Armour does have that. And it being a triple layer mask, you really feel the difference. So the Zamst is a dual layer, the P29 is a single layer, while the Under Armour has 3 layers. You really feel it, and it's really heavy. So as far as the experience was, for me, the Under Armour mask gave me the hardest time breathing, and the Zamst was the best one. And remember, at price point, the Zamst is in the middle of the pack, whereas the P29 is the cheapest and the Under Armour being the most expensive. As far as comfort, wearing it, I'd give that the P29. The P29 is the most comfortable because it's very light. It's just a foam mask. It's single layer. You hardly feel it there. Although there is some restriction on breathing, and to a certain degree, I don't know. With the P29 mask, when your breathing starts to get heavy, you start to smell your own breathing. And of course, you know, given that sometimes you are getting into ketosis in the middle of a workout to some degree, and remember, ketones don't smell so great. That's why, like those people on keto, yeah, I think they need a little bit more mouthwash. More almost this. But the Zamst really felt breathable. I did not feel that sensation with the Zamst. I'm going to give a verdict on these masks. Which one is the best, followed by which one is the one that you might not want to spend so much on, or if it's worth it, you know. So for me, I think the Zamst mask, since you do get 2 masks for 1,350, that will come out to about 675 pesos per mask. And that's a little less than 200 pesos more than the P29 mask. So if you ask me, it's good value for money there. And then plus, it did feel the most comfortable as far as breathing is concerned. So I'd give the best overall mask to the Zamst. Now, the P29, I would give the lightest and the easiest on the budget mask. While the Under Armour, I would give that the Under Armour the most premium of the three. It is 1,399 for one mask. Does come with that pouch plus the branding, and looks-wise, if you ask me, it looks the best. It's the one that looks the nicest, the Under Armour mask. But if you're gonna do a bodybuilding workout, I think the Under Armour mask is perfect, where you don't have to breathe so hard. But if you're gonna do some high-intensity interval training or CrossFit type workouts, I really would not recommend it. I'd go between the P29 or the Zamst even. Maybe the Zamst would be the best one. And then the Under Armour, it being that premium feel, that triple layer, it does give you the most peace of mind, if you ask me. The most secure feeling that you're probably not going to be getting any of these particles from the air. And as the same way, you're not going to be expelling any particles out of the air. It is a triple layer mask. So as far as security is concerned, if you want the most secure and protective mask of all, I'll give that to the Under Armour. Most breathable, the Zamst, and decent value for money, P29. So I hope you guys liked that video about it. And let me do 21.2 for the CrossFit Open now. So I'll see you in the next one.